Hello, my friends. Hello. Welcome to the latest episode of the Airplane Show. My name is Greg. We're going to dive into this free upgrade on this here Friday night stream. Free upgrade for the Concorde. It's finally out for Microsoft 2024. Is it good? Is it absolute trash? Is it straight up trash like that Trallender last night? Just a trashy old motherfucker. It hasn't been 30 seconds yet. I can't cuss yet. Has it been 30 seconds? 29, 30 seconds. Yeah, man. Is it absolute trash or is it fucked up like that Trallender? I don't know, man. We're going to see how this airplane goes. The Concorde works pretty damn well in Microsoft 2020. So I'm very interested to see if this will work in 2024. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, become a member, hit the notification bell, drop some kicks. Yeah, we're going to jump into this thing. I just logged in tonight, just saw that it's a free upgrade. So it's probably free because I have the 2020 version. Oh no, let's get rid of this airplane. No, we don't want this one. We want what we want. Where's it at? Thought it'd be under DC. I think this is going to be a weird playlist. The Bunker is what it's called. On White Bat Audio. All right, so I'm planning on doing like an Air France flight. Let's see which liveries we have. All right, well, the liveries loaded up pretty quickly. So we have the old British Airways. Yep. We have Air France. Ooh, Air France 1976. Oh, you know what I saw? I saw something. Shit. Let me try to get this pulled up on my email real quick and show you guys this article. Actually, let me make sure I'm not showing my display real quick. Okay, yeah, no display. Okay. Hang on, let me pull my Gmail up. I sent myself this email tonight. There's talks of a new... Yeah, America's Concorde successor. Yeah. Let's open this up real quick. Hang on. First, I got to change the music. This, I am not giving this one a thumbs up. That one is not getting a thumbs up. All right, let's do a display capture. Yeah, here we go. So the Concorde successor is supposed to arrive in the next 2 years. A North Carolina company winning the worldwide supersonic race. Look at this thing, man. This is probably AI, man, but that is dope, dude. I would love to fly on this thing. With the XB1 prototype showing promise. Look at that thing, man. We need to get our pilot's license so we can get behind the wheel of this thing. Wow, it's been underway for 10 years. So anyway, so I thought that was interesting. There was an article about that today, and yeah, I'm going to put it up on Discord when I'm done tonight. All right, I'm not worried about identification and any of that. We're not doing say intentions tonight. We're just jumping in the aircraft, seeing how it goes. We're going to try it at Charles de Gaulle. Thankfully, I still have my checklist stored to my OneDrive account, because this checklist is pretty big. I have the checklist stored from takeoff all the way to the end. Oh yeah, LFPG is where we're going. I'm gonna build it on our tablet once we get into the game here. We're planning on taking off runway 8 left, which is down here, which is down yonder. So we're just gonna park close. I don't care about flight conditions. We can leave real weather off. We can just do clear skies. We'll do a few. Now we'll just do clear skies. Oh my goodness. Now we'll do a few clouds. That's more realistic. All right. Okay. Let's turn the sound on for the game. Yeah, I don't. Before, when you were inputting the weight and fuel and all that, you had to go up into the toolbar, add it in from there. I'm guessing here you're going to add it in through the. You're going to add it through the tablet. All right, now right now I don't have auto FPS on. I'm just going to leave it how it is. Let me look at the settings real quick. Pretty sure I have PMDG. I'm pretty sure I have photogrammetry off. Yeah, photogrammetry is off. Quality, DLSS. Okay, everything's on ultra like it usually is. All right, let's just leave this like this and see how this goes. This is pretty much everything on ultra. Let's do a little walk around. If we start getting stuck, we'll start turning shit down. The livery is cooler looking here than it is on 2020. I will say that. The livery, I don't think it has the, is that a Pegasus? Yeah, let me open that door. Oh, that's so dumb. All right, let's see here. What a beautiful plane this is, isn't it? My, what a beautiful plane you have. You see them ailerons flapping at me? What's up, aileron? Did you guys see the short that I put up online last night? If y'all didn't see it, we need to take a look at it real quick. Once we get into the aeroplane. This thing looked pretty damn good, man. Anti-tail strike equipment located right here. What a beautiful bird. You know what? We could almost just drive right over top of the bunker there. What you say? Rolls Royce. Look at that. That is dope. Right. No people. You will get sucked in and incinerated in the blink of an eye. Oh, he'd melt the flesh right off your bone. Just think furnace with rings. A flash of light, some heat, and poof, you're nothing more than a pile of ash. You're not helping, Bofer. This thing looks pretty good so far, I must say. Let me, what did I say I was going to do when I got inside the cabin? I said I was going to do something. Oh, yeah, you know what? I said I was going to do this. Let me look at the checklist here and just see if it's the same checklist from before. Oh, it is. Okay. Engine start 20. Okay. Yeah, it looks about the same. And I believe I have everything from takeoff on up. Fuel transfer. Yep. Okay. All right. So we need to make sure our fuel is, I want to say it's supposed to be at 52%. Let me see if it says it here. Pretty sure it's either 52 or 54% actually. Yeah, 54% for takeoff, right? That's what I thought. Okay. All right, let me plug in our flight plan just in case we actually do a whole flight. So we have LFPG. We are going to Le Gave. Le Gave! All right, we're doing runway 8 left. We have line level 6L. That one's got no speed restriction above 10,000 feet. That's why I chose that one. All right, and then we have Landv, we have BSM. And we have rim. Who doesn't love a good solid rim? Good old rim job. All right, Rimini. And we have Kirk. Oh no, we have Vi. Steve Vi. Then we have Kirk! Then I have a highway that I'm putting in just to see if this navigation system will take it. All right, waypoint. We are doing an airway. All right, I have to do, let me enter this waypoint in first. So from Kirk, we are going to Parna. No. Okay, it ends at our approach. I mean, at our arrival. So let me add our arrival in. We have Pika. Pika! 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 All right, we have 3 left. Okay, at arrival. And now we have, yeah, Pika. There's Pika 2C. What? Oh, good. Okay, now it's fixed. Okay, very good. And then let's see if we can do an airway now. Yep. So we have UL 53. Pika! Pika! There we go. Now we're in there. We're in there like swimwear. All right, let's save this. Oh, we don't have to save it. All right, send. Fuck it. All right, let's take a quick glance around the inside of this. Maybe save a couple of seats. Let's take a look up here. Yeah, see, these inverters should be off. We got to turn those on here in a little bit. All right, does this already have external power connected? I think it does. I think that's blue right there. No, ground power is not connected. Oh, I don't know. Is it? Let me see here. Oh yeah, there's ground power. Did you hear that whoosh? That was pretty cool. Yeah, the battery should be down here, I believe. Yeah, there's the batteries right here. All right, let's go here. Let's see if we have our fake bottle of our fake Dom Perignon. What? That's so gay. All right, let's see here. Is it what's it called? Hammerhead? That's it, the wobbler. That's it. Hey, we get some of that wobbler. Nice little bathroom. Thousands of hours of work, countless animations, flight modeling. Did they spell modeling right? Texture art, blood, sweat, and tears. And you know, if you can just shut your. And you want to know if you can shut your. We salute you. We salute you! For those about to flush. For those about to flush. Ah! We salute you. For those about to flush. Flush. All right, we'll grab one up here and then grab one in the back. Oh, wow. This is a lot longer than I thought. Ooh, that's what she said. Come on, bitch. Let's go. Let's go sit back where they sit. You know, them. Oh, look, it's our very first customer. Well, hello, miss. Welcome aboard the Wobbler. A bug. Welcome aboard the Wobbler. All right, we'll sit on this side this time. Yeah, let's sit in the very back. We'll get some whiplash, kind of like sitting at the last seat of a roller coaster. Okay, let's get our tablet up. All right, pre-flight, landing gear. Let's make sure that's down. Actually, no, I'm going to change the orientation of this for a moment. Make it medium, and let's make it horizontal. I think this will be easier. Oh, I didn't realize you could actually do that. That's dope. Seriously, that's the first time I ever noticed that you could do something like that. All right, very cool. All right, let's make sure the landing gear is down. Now, there's no failures in this thing. I don't think the button, like the circuit breakers work, but, you know, we do what we do. All right, park and brake is on. Ground service is switch. Make sure it turns on green. Turn that on. All right, flight control, blue inverter, that's up front here. Okay, blue inverter. Green inverter. Normal. Now, I think this is correct. Let's see here. Normal. You know what? You know who will have the answer, actually? Let me make sure it's still online. Can't believe I'm getting ready to pull this up. I haven't had to pull this up in, like, a long time. I'll share the website in a moment. Just hold on. Just hold on a minute. All right, here we go. Aerofly! Yeah, bitch. All right, let me pause the game. Let's go to tutorials. This is like where I learned how to fly the Concorde, was off of this website here. We have aircraft, Concorde. Here we go, Concorde. Okay, right, that's what I thought. These have to be straight up and down. Yeah, they're straight up and down. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. All right, let's get back to the game. Let's get back to our regularly scheduled content. All right, so inverters are good. Anti-stall system. Anti-stall system is right here. Let's put that on. We'll put these on as well. All right, Q and H we don't need to worry about. Nav radios is our... Oh, we don't have a nav system in here, do we? Oh, no shit. We have a Civ A system. All right, well, either way, it's not on yet. We got to turn on the batteries first. Guess I should turn the batteries on. Did it not say anything about the batteries yet? Landing gear, no. All right, ground hydraulics, let's check those. I believe those are back here. Ground hydraulics. Oh, no. They're over here, I think. I thought they were. Ground hydraulics, both off. Oh, yeah. They're right here. All right, yellow and yellow. Both switches off. All right, fuel heater, I believe that's down here. Put these on auto. Recirculating valves are shut. Secondary door are set to auto. I'm going to put this one auto as well. FMC, we'll set that. Let's put our batteries on so we can actually operate this airplane. Let's turn the seatbelt signs on. No smoking. We'll do our fuel here in a moment. So we have, let's see, fuel, we have beacon light. So your throttles are idle. Yep. All right, engine feed pump switches, those are around the back here. All right, these are all on. All right, CSD 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, this is all done. Let's go ahead and get our fuel set up, flight performance. I don't really know how much fuel we're gonna need, but let's just fill the bitch up. Load an aircraft. I don't really care about any of this. Oh, we'll just do that, I guess. Load an aircraft. Total mass. Center of gravity is at 37%. All right, so we need to play with this a bit until we get it at 54. So that's only 37. 33. Yeah, see, we're only at 34%. We need to get to... Okay, let's... Yeah, 54% is the Mach that we need. It's only 32. All right, that's 13. 49, 50, 48, you fuck! Alright, 50. Take all the cargo out. $53. Oh, you fuck. Oh, bitter. All right, let's try 6. All right, that's close enough. All right, so we are now at 54%. Make sure everything is loaded in here. All right, let's go back to our checklist. I think we need to get our... Let's see if we can get our flight plan put in here. I don't think this system actually works. Not coming on. All right, this one you can't operate. Now that is weird. Oh, hello. There you are. Here's our little fake navigation system, our fake system. All right, flight plan. performance. All right, so we have LFPG. Oh, is this one where we have to, let me see, is L 4 clicks here? 1, 2, 3, yeah. All right, let me try to send this over into our system. Let's see if this works. That's what I thought. I didn't think it was going to work. That would be too good to be true. All right, let's try to get this put in here. So we have LFPG. PG slash. Where's the slash? Yeah, where is the slash? Actually. Alright, that didn't work. Oh, there we go. Okay, so 0 and LGAV. Alright, so LGAV. Not in data, but what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, I know why. Alright, G. There we go. This should work now. Okay. Now we have our flight plan from LFPG. Departure. We have runway 8 left. Landville 6L. Transition. I don't think we're gonna have to worry about that. Yeah, don't worry about that. So insert that. And then from LandV, we have BSM. Next waypoint. So let's put in LandV. Now, if this is just like the plane on 2020, you're not going to be able to input a highway in the sky, like how we have UL 53. We're not going to be able to do that. Sometimes it'll put the waypoint in automatically. I'm sorry, sometimes it'll put the highway in automatically, but it's probably not going to work. Next, we have BSM. All right, next. BSM. We're going to skip RIM. We're just going to go right to VI. VIE. After BSM. $41.54. All right, so that's the first one here. All right, after VI, we're gonna do Kirk, KRK. Okay, after VI. And then we have our arrival. So let's go to, let's see here, end of flight plan. Okay, LGAV. Wait, did that say, what is it? That didn't say destination. Oh no, what the fuck happened? How was, LFPG to LandV? What? Alright, let's try to fix this again. LFPG, hold in 0. and then LGAV. LG A B. That was weird. Oh, it got rid of everything. You fuck. All right, let's try this again. Departure, 8 left. Anvil 6L. Okay, input. And then destination, let's add in our, we'll do our arrival now. So we have ILS Z3 left. Star is Pika. 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 Pika 2C, and we have EGN is our approach. I mean our transition. Okay. Okay, now we are all set. So after land V, let's now add in a couple of these let's just add in like 3 of the waypoints. So we'll do BSM first. Yep. All right, BSM. Then let's do a rim. Okay. (4404) 12 36.9 4405. It's got to be that one. All right, let me add in Kirk, KRK, and then that'll be it for our waypoints, and we can push back, get the airplane started up. Well, we got to turn the engines on, then back up, because we're still connected to ground power. All right, after rim. Okay, so this is all done. Now let's go back to wind. Let's see if that'll pull in cost index. We can just put 100 in. The cost index, performance, this shit is all the same. It'll always be this, which is, these are way off. Like, there's no way V1 is 209. That's like, all right, there's nothing over here that we have to worry about. Yeah, load balance. Let's get that. Oh, look at that. That's interesting. So load and balance doesn't work on here. Very interesting. Because it works on 2020. Very interesting. All right, fuck it. Let's continue on our checklist here. All right, ESP switches, not ESP guitar switches, just ESP switches. I believe those are over here. Yeah. Okay, those are the ones we just put on for the batteries. Engine bleed valves. Let's get all 4 of those open. LP bleed valves, those are down here. All right, cross feed is on. All right, let's try to start engine number 3. Seems like the engines are starting. Okay, engines start. These are the starting ones here. Oh, I think I know what I'm missing. I think there's a switch over here that I'm missing. Yes, there is. There's a part of the check. I don't remember seeing this on the checklist just now. Hang on a second. Let's turn this off. This switch right here. I don't remember them saying anything about this switch right here. This has to be on. Oh, this is the EPU switch. Okay, never mind. All right, now we should be good. Anything happening? Oh yeah, it's turning on. Okay. Oh shit, I forgot to turn on all the fuel pumps. Hang on a second. Okay, now we should be able to go. Trying to do a lot of this by memory. There we go. There's exhaust coming up. Hey, there's the Civ A system. I'm kind of interested to see if we can plug in waypoints there. Let me find out where we are, and I'll plug that in. All right, so we are roughly Terminal 2, parking lot A. Let's see what charts we have here. Taxi, airport, restrictions, parking stands, 1, 2, 3, parking 2. All right, so we are pretty much at like A05. And that one is parking stand coordinates. Okay, let me plug this in here. Let's see if this takes. Well, let's put this on position. We have, let's see here, north. .49. North 49,000. And then we have east 002. .337. Okay. Now we can say this is ready. Next time, we'll try to use the Civ A system. If it's any good, we'll come back in and play with it, and we'll try to input our own flight plan. Next time, we won't use this system here. All right, let's turn off the EPU switch. Oh, it's already off. Okay. Make sure flight controls are free and clear. All right. Clear. We got to set all the trim and air flight control system switches. That all looks good. Let's see here. This needs to be on. On lighting, have lights, all right, stabilizer, fuel switch, yaw, all those are good. Engine anti-ice, okay, that's fine. Pushback. Let's get the ground power disconnected. Our generator's on. All right, there we go. So that's all good. All right, let's All right, let's get the rest of this set up and then we'll taxi out. Let's get the visor down, down 5 degrees. Make sure we're at 54% for takeoff. All right, we're pretty much at 54%, so that's okay. All right, engine rating mode, we need to make sure that that's in climb. All right, those are all in climb mode. Auto ignitions are on. All right, let's set the air intake. Okay, that looks fine. Limited to 88%. Engine control, we had that on normal. Okay, engine feed pump switches. Again, those are all on. Engines 1 and 4 switches. Set to normal. So instruments. Instruments. Let's go to 4,000 feet. And that's interesting. So right-clicking on this changes the digit. I don't know if I like that, but okay. That's cool, I guess. Oh, we have 10,000 feet, actually. And 250. All right, and I think I have everything from takeoff forward. Let me see. Yeah, okay, so we can flip this now and put this back in regular mode. All right, let's taxi out. Damn, they don't waste any time getting a new plane in there. Can we at least like clear the way completely before we decide to put another airplane there, guys? I mean, that's rude. That's very triggering. I am very triggered right now. So triggered. cool airport, Charles de Gaulle. I don't really think I've ever done much of anything here before. This thing is really cranking to the side here. Like our nose, like our steering is messed up. It keeps on pulling. Maybe we have a couple deflated tires on the left side. Maybe that's why it's pulling like that. It's almost like those engines aren't on, but they got to be on. Pretty sure they're all on. Yeah, we're getting juice to all engines. Get it? Juice? Just kidding. Just kidding! Take off once we get above thought it was above 200 knots. That's when you oh yeah, okay, at 250 knots that's when you turn the reheaters off. Okay. All right, almost there. The most difficult thing we have to do after we take off is once we get to 10,000 feet, once we get to 24,000 feet, that's when we have to start transferring fuel. What's up, Scotland? What's happening, dude? How you doing, my friend? How goes it in your area of the world? I want to finish this, man, so I can watch some Kino Casino, man. They're fucking tearing apart the quartering tonight. I need to watch it. In a way, I'm kind of hoping the sim crashes so I can like. No, I'm just kidding. I hope it doesn't crash. So far, the airplane's okay. Yeah, I only saw it in the marketplace. Yeah. Yeah, the update, when I logged in today, it said there was a free update. Yeah, so right now it's only in the marketplace that I know of. Which is very strange, because usually updates come out on the websites first. And weeks later, we get it on the marketplace. Yeah, I was very surprised. I wasn't planning on flying this airplane tonight. Then I saw the upgrade. I was like, well, shit, I've been waiting for this thing to come back out. Because it's pretty dope on 2020. It's a pretty good airplane on Microsoft 2020. All right, now in 2020, we always had an issue with transitioning from takeoff into autopilot. It would always nose down until about 10,000 feet, and then it would be fine for the rest of the flight. So let's see what happens. We might be flying this by hand until 10,000 feet. Yeah, I think the only update that I'm aware of is just the compatibility for 2024. Yeah, I don't think up until now you could run it, because it always said disabled. At least in my system, it always said disabled. All right, let's make sure we have the rest of our takeoff checklist done here. Yeah, that's all on. All that's good. Okay, so reheater's on. There was another button over here in the 2020 version. There was a high idle switch. I don't see it over here. All right, fuck it. Let's go. Oh, you know what? Let me put on Sky Dolly so we can maybe run this back a little bit and check out some of the shit. Hang on, let me start Sky Dolly. I'm not recording it like I usually do, but let me at least do Sky Dolly here. Okay. We're getting there. We're pulling back. I'm pulling back all the way. Nothing's happening. We're pulling back all the way. Yep, nothing happened. We were pulling back all the way. All right, so far, this is a good airplane. Maybe our trim was fucked up. Let me see here. My buttons for trim again. Hang on a second. Maybe our trim was fucked up. Let me just see what our trim is. I forget what I said. Oh yeah, I and K, okay. Let's look at our... All right, let's pitch up a little bit this time. Oh man. All right, let's slew mode this over. Now that it crashed, you know what? I don't know what our settings are. I'm gonna have to check, make sure everything is set right. Hang on. No, bitch! What the fuck? Get back! All right, let's try this again. Okay. All right, park and brake on. All right, I don't care about lights. All right, those are all okay. Those are on. Those are on. Leads are on. Okay, fuel's on. These are not set properly. They need to be on auto. These need to be on auto. This is on auto. Engine circulation valves can be shut. All right, I think we're good. Let's try this now again. Let's see if we can take off. All right, we still have the afterburners on. Make sure our trim is... Yeah, see, our trim is still not... Hang on, which one's up and down? Which one is up and down? Okay, so K is nose down. Oh, K is nose up. Okay. All right, let's try this now. Yeah, our nose is not down again. Okay, we're good now. We are good now. Landing gear up. Put auto throttle on. IAS acquire. Let's do altitude acquire, INS mode, and autopilot on. Let's see if this actually will climb or if this thing is going to punk out like it does on 2020. All right, we can turn our afterburners off. All right, so far so good. Secondary air doors need to be open. All right, and when we get to 10,000 feet, we'll put the visor up. Now, I don't know if we're actually on... I mean, the flight director here is not showing that we're in line with our flight plan, but it's showing it down here. And we are in instrument mode, so I'm guessing that's right. That's going to be a tough turn right here coming up. Oh, it's cool how the cloud effect is coming off. I remember that was part of one of the updates recently. That's cool. Hey man, so far this is a pretty nice plane for the simulator. I'm not happy that our flight director here is not working properly, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. It's a free upgrade. Oh, you know, we need to put our... Are we in climb mode? Yeah, we are in climb mode. Thought we had to change... at those. Let me see it. Did that put us in climb mode? Yep, that put us in climb mode. See right here? Climb mode. You have to move these switches. Wonder if, can we click on this bar? No, you can't click on the bar. That sucks. All right, so we are at 10,000 feet. Let's get to 24,000. All right, altitude acquire. And landing lights off. Engine control schedule is normal, which we just changed. Oh, no, that's already on normal, the engine control schedule. I thought we needed to go faster than this, but maybe not. Okay, visor. Oh, we got to put the visor up. All right, so visor's now up. Okay, and then at 24,000 feet, that's when we're going to start moving our fuel from back to front. Let's do IAS hold. Oh, flight director, no wonder. Here we go. Now our flight directors will work. I thought we already had that on. Yeah, next time I'm going to use the Civ A system. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work properly. I'd be very surprised, but it might. I mean, it took our position when we plugged it in before. Oh, does this still have our flight plan in here? I hope so. Oh yeah, it does. Okay. I wonder how the sonic boom is going to be. Because the sonic boom in 2020 is pretty fantastic. Can't wait for Chase Plane to come back out on 2024. It's going to be nice having alternate camera angles. Yeah, the INS and the TriStar, and then the 720. Yeah, it is nice. I like using the Civ. Are you talking about the Civ A system, like down here? Yeah, I like using it too a lot. Yeah, those are fun to use. I like looking up the charts and finding out what, like the coordinates are for where we're parked at. Yeah, I like inputting all the waypoints in. It's fun. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, buddy. There was another plane I used to use it in too. But, it is the Fokker. Is it? Yeah, it is the 722. That's right. That's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, it works really well on that one. It's fun. Yeah, I really don't remember how much this plane was in the market before. I think it was like 20 bucks maybe. All right, so at 24,000 feet, we're getting ready to start flipping our fuel. Let's start getting some of this ready here. All right, so we're gonna have fuel transfer is gonna be rearward. Tank 11 max limit is gonna be 5,000 kilograms. And then we're gonna turn on the inlet valves for tank 11. Here, we're almost at 24,000 feet. We're pretty damn close. All right, let's go ahead and let's get this done. So we have inlet valves for number 11. Let's open those. Pump tanks 9, 10, and 11 open. Okay. There's 11. We are gonna move this rearward. Pump tanks for 9, 10, and 11. There's 9. Oh no, those are inlet valves. Okay. Here we go. Pumps right here. All right, now that should start moving our center of gravity back to 59%. We need to, at 59%, that's when we turn off the fuel transfer. So that should be working. Now, from 24,000 feet, we're going to put this up to 45,000. yeah, I've tried the DC-6 in 2024 too. Yeah, it absolutely is horrible right now. Yeah, I agree. I love the retro airplanes, the F-28, the F-27, the Falcon Wolf, the 722. Yeah, I'm a big fan of these retro planes. The RJ, right? The RJ, the Bay 146. All right, auto throttle off. Altitude acquire on max climb on, and then we also have to put on our afterburners again and go full throttle. All right, so we have max climb on, altitude, max climb, okay, max climb. Let's make sure our center of gravity is moving. Huh, it's not moving, is it? Let's see if this works now. I think I had to turn those pumps on. Is this working yet? Did they change the instructions? Let me see here. They shouldn't have. Climb. Okay, fuel transfer is rearward. That's what we have here already. Right, that's off. That's forward. Right, okay, so that's rearward. Tank 11, we have 5,000 in here. Inlet valves are both open. 9, 10, oh, pump tanks, let's turn those off. Maybe I had those wrong. Oh wow, every flight sim dispatch really has got every flight. That's cool, man. It's got every flight for the last 20, no shit. I've never heard of that before. I usually just Google it, like, you know, F-27 historical routes or F-28, you know, historical routes. Or I try to find the actual plane on FlightAware that's still flying. Like, there's still some real flights with the Bay 146, surprised it or not. All right, let me turn off the inlet valves here as well. All right, this should be moving now. Pumps are on. 9 and 10 are both the 1. Both open, which they are. Yeah, this is not good. This should be moving. Yeah, I'll have to look at that. Flight Sim Dispatch. Yeah, I've never heard of that. That's definitely something to take a look at. Oh! I'm a moron. No wonder. There's more over here, I think. Hang on a second. Okay, inlet valves. No. These aren't it. These are it right here. This is 11. Now, we're going to have some issues here in a moment if I don't get this fixed. I just don't know why this is not working. This usually works. Maybe it's not programmed yet. All right, well, let's fix it the old-fashioned way. Let's go under flight performance. Let's put it at here and see if this actually will go back. See, I'm wondering if we have too much fuel. That could be what's going on. Oh, you know why it's not transferring? Fuck. That's why it's not transferring. Because we have too much fuel in the transfer tank. Okay. Trim transfer tank. Let's put 5,000 back here. There we go. Okay, and whoa, bitch. Whoa, bitch! Oh, shit. Hang on. Don't crash, bitch. All right, there we go. Ooh, boy. All right, let's do 3. There we go. Now we're... Yeah, that's why... I think that's why it wasn't working. Because we had too much... We had too much fuel in the transfer tanks. All right, so hopefully this... We'll give it a try on our way down. Now that this is done, let's turn this off. And then we need to shut off inlet valves. Turn off the fuel transfer, which we did, and then also turn off the fuel pumps here. All right, very good. So that's been done. What altitude are we at and what speed are we at? We're at 1.7, 1.4. Let's continue up to like 50, say 55,000 feet. So this works. I kind of want to... Oh, it's so nice. Oh, man. Just, it's as good as 2020. Oh, boy. All right, let's see how this thing looks at nighttime. morning. Looks pretty nice, actually. All right, so now that we know this works, I'm going to go back to the ground, I think, for a minute. And I want to put in some waypoints in the Civ A system and see if it actually works. Well, you know, well, yeah, I see. I want to try it without this system here. Yeah, I'm very curious if it works, because we know this works now. All right, yeah, let's go back to where we were at. I don't really care about doing a full flight tonight. I just want to try out some shit on this airplane. I'd rather do a full flight with my actual setup, maybe tomorrow night. Break that thing out when I'm not working. Even though it's on coasters and casters and I can slide it. I'm too lazy sometimes to slide it 10 feet, maybe? Is it 10 feet? Yeah, maybe 15 feet. Anyways. All right, let's, let me see here. Do we still have our flight plan put in here? Okay, we still have our flight plan, which is good. Does this give us coordinates? Let me see here. Oh, it does. Okay, very good. So we can do that. Let me... Okay, here I'm gonna... Oh, you know what? That's why it wasn't transferring fuel. Because we had no fuel in tanks 9 and 10. Man, I'm so dumb. All right, I really am sometimes. Like, I don't mind saying it. It's the truth. All right, let's put 4,000 in here. Let's put 4,000 in here. 400? No, 4,000, bitch. $4,000, bitch. All right, that puts our center of gravity right at 54%. Look at that, like magic. Like magic. All right, we just went through the checklist. I don't really think we need the checklist again. Let's back up real quick. All right, let's get our ground power on. Oh, do we not have ground power because we're so far away? All right, fuck it. We'll be okay. All right. Fuel. No, I can't do that. I need to set our location first. Can't do that. Now, I think we're in parking spot A05. If I'm looking at Charles de Gaulle, the airport map properly. All right, now let's do this again. Pumps are open. Oh, do I need to set up our fuel again? Fuck. There we go. 4,000, please. Not 15,000, 4,000. All right, pretty close to 54. We'll take it. All right, engines, feed switches are on. Let's turn on, let's see here, CSD. Let's turn on the bleed switches. Fuel heaters are auto. Auto, this goes to 88%. Let's get our sieve system turned on here. All right, and I'm pretty sure we are at A08. Let me see if this has the chart here for it. Yeah, see, we're down here. Airport configuration. All right, I'll just look it up on Navigraph. Parking stand coordinates. All right, so A05, we have put you on position, insert north 49000, insert, all right, east 002337. Okay, that's done. Yes. Yeah, that's a big problem with the airports. Too many charts, especially when it's Lido. And like, I'm not used to like reading Lido charts. These are way different than like Jeppesen or like the charts on Sky Vector and that kind of thing. All right, so we have nav there. That's good. Let's put in our first waypoint. All right, let's go number 1. Insert. Let's see here. Let's do ESM. So we have north. Okay. So right now, north 45. North. All right, so far it's not allowing me to put in anything. We should be able to input it on this waypoint page here. Yeah, see, this is the same thing it said before. That's so dumb. Why even have it in the airplane if it doesn't work? What the fuck, DC? Why even put the fucker in the plane? Just so we can look at it? I don't want to look at equipment. I want to use it. That's why I get these airplanes. I don't want to look at the equipment. All right, let me see if I can push this to the ATC. I mean, to the system here. Let me see if this will work. Send to avionics. Yeah, see. Oh, flight plan load. Oh, shit. Flight plan loaded. Oh, shit. All right. Well, I'm okay. I don't have to enter it by hand. I'm okay with you guys doing it for me. Okay, let's see here. Wait. Oh, look at that. We got 0.8. Okay. Very interesting. All right, well, let's try taking off. But yeah, well, this just loaded it instantly too. I loaded it right from the tablet here. I don't think in, you know what, in 2020, I thought there was a SimBrief connection. Let me see here. I thought there was a SimBrief connection here, but maybe not. Performance, direct to, no. and this load balance pace doesn't work. Okay, well, let's see if this actually works. So let's turn the airplane on and then back up and get out of here. Let's turn on the EPU unit. All right, bleeds are on. This all looks good. Fuel is on. All right, let's turn this on. It could be. He maybe had it done in the world map. Yeah, I mean, like if you either, I don't know if you can send it from the world map into the system here, but it worked just now, plugging it in from here. And I mean, this flight plan I loaded from Navigraph. So, you know, oh no, this one I typed in manually, but I mean, there is a way to do this where you bring the flight plan from Navigraph into the tablet here. Make sure these are on. All right, engine number 2. Man, they got the floor really clean in here, man. Whoever, like, cleans up this airplane does a pretty good job. I haven't seen one speck of dirt anywhere in this airplane. Not even where the wobbler drinks are. That's a perfect place for a gaming tablet while you're flying. You can just lean back and just look up. Pilot and the co-pilot are not going to be paying attention to what you're doing because they're flying. So you could just be back here chilling with the controller in your hand, just staring up there. It's awesome. Concorde's a fun plane. We got to make sure we do our trim again. That was the big thing last time, that the first time why we didn't take off. I bet you we could start 2 engines at the same time. All right, this is our control schedule here, our engine control schedule. Yes, the Red Wing L10. Yes. It's a really good video. It's a really good airplane. Yeah, I have it. Yeah, that's a fun, man. That's not the DC, that's not the Hurricane Hunter, is it? The C-121. The 2024 version, I think I've flown it in 2024. I think you can fly the 2020 version in 2024 if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the L1049, that's a great plane. Red Wing makes some pretty good stuff. I have the Zeppelin that they make as well, the big balloon. That thing's pretty fun. Pretty hard to fly actually in 2020. Yeah, I like a lot of those old planes. 707, the L1049, the Hurricane Hunters. All right, engines are on. Let's get over to the runway and see what we can do here. So let's turn you off. Oh, you're already off. Very good. Ground power off. All right, I think we're good. Let's just do slew mode and go over there. Yeah, I don't know if that 1049. The Super Constellation, I think, is what it is. I don't know if that's usable in 2024. I thought I used it before, but maybe I didn't. It's been a long time since I've flown that plane. Yeah, but it's a fun plane, though. Yeah, Red Wings makes some pretty good stuff. Black Square, Blackbird, Red Wings. Yeah, a lot of good devs out there making some pretty good planes. No, what the fuck, bitch? I tell you what, man, am I gonna have to put in the flight plan again? I'm gonna be so pissed. No, the flight plan is still there. All right, let's try this again. No, bitch, come back, no! Come back. You went too far. You went too far. You went too far this time. All right, if we crash this time, we'll just taxi properly. I think we're screwed. It sounds like we're fucked. Oh no, we're okay. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. All right. I mean, it's a great airplane. The Super Constellation. It's fun, dude. I don't know how much they're charging for it, but I've always enjoyed flying it. It's always been a fun airplane to fly. You know what? Let me do this here. Let me fix our flight plan here. Let me get rid of our departure here. Let's do none. And then let me resend this over. All right, let's try this again. Send. Maybe we got to click the insert button first. Dude, we just had this working a second ago. There we go. Oh, you have to click on the remote button. I got you now. Okay. No, that's not correct. That is not correct. Let's try sending this over again. We shouldn't have 0.9. $49,005. Yeah, see, we should be at 45. Oh shit. Well, let's try this again here. Clear. Let me try sending this over one last time. Hopefully this will work. If not, it is what it is. All right, come on, what are we doing, baby? Yeah, see, it's still showing. All right, that's okay. We'll try to change this as we are going along. All right, we'll just do heading mode or some shit like that. All right, let's get out of here. Put our nose down real quick. Put our heading mode like due southish. Let's put the afterburners on. Let's adjust our trim upwards. All right, let's get out of here. I don't care about landing lights. Let's just go. I'm looking at our CDI indicator. It actually almost looks like it's got the right mileage to the waypoint. It says 1,088 down there. That's interesting. Take a closer look at that here in a moment. Let's continue to turn. Once we start heading south, we'll level out the wings. Our CDI indicator is not correct right now. I'm trying to plug in a different waypoint, and I don't think it's in our system yet. So let's get on heading mode. Let's go autopilot on. Let's go heading mode. Okay. And we need to put this in climb schedule. That's about it for now. Let's go ahead and try to get this waypoint plugged in. So this waypoint is... Okay, let's go here. Let's go insert. All right, that's not... Okay, here we go. North 45. 2636. Okay, enter. And then we have east 0101917. Okay, insert. So all right, we're at 10,000. Let's go ahead and get to 20,000, 24,000. All right, let's try to go direct to number 1. This is not what I just plugged in. we gonna start turning, buddy? Doesn't seem like heading mode is working. It's really weird. See something here. Let's level off here. All right, let's try this fuel thing again. Now that we have fuel in our transfer tanks. Alright, fuel rearward. Whoa, bitch. Alright, rearward. We got that at 5,000. Inlet valves are open. Okay, tanks are off, and let's turn on these tanks. I mean, it should just be as easy as just turning the tanks on. Yeah, see, now we go. Now it's transferring. Now that we have fuel. Wow, that thing is moving fast as shit. Jesus. All right, let's just stay here until it gets to 59. Okay. Climbing now. Now I want to get to. So we have 1,047 miles. That can't be right. All right, direct. That didn't change it. Oh shit, we're over 60. Holy shit. Alright, we'll fix this here in a minute. Flight performance. Just put this at 2 and see what happens. All right, now we're at 59. Very good. Okay. Yeah, see, this is not our waypoint. This thing is not turning by using heading mode. Let's see what it's going to do in INS mode. Turning towards the right way. We don't have the departure anymore, but this is part of our departure that is sitting right now. You know, when we had the sit in there. That's weird though that it's not using our that heading is not working. One, two, three, four, five. I think we're going to our 6th waypoint right now, actually. Maybe not. Yeah, a lot of times it is user error in this airplane. I don't know how it could be user error though when you're just clicking on like track/heading mode and you put it on 140, but it doesn't move. It's just I don't get. Now we're in instrument mode, which is fine. Land V's is 48,1,842. 48,1842. That's weird. I don't see our next waypoint at all. Oh, hang on. 05478. Oh yeah, it's this one right here. Okay. So number 8, that's not right. It should be number 6. Okay, so after number 8, we should have... Is that BSM? No, that's 452621. What about REM? That's 44. No, what the hell waypoint is this? 38. This is nothing I see here anywhere. Search this. Search by coordinate. Landville 6L. Let's see where this is. So we have 38. Okay, it's not that one. I wonder if that's the airport. Yeah. So waypoint number 9 must be the airport. That's so dumb. So you can only do the first 8 waypoints and then the 9th one is the airport? Yep, that's what it is. So waypoint number 9 is the airport. That's so gay. Oh, man, these guys are so lazy. Fuck, man. No wonder people like X-Plane a lot better. Like, it's a better system. That's what we should have done tonight, man. I shouldn't be fucking with this airplane. I should have bought that Flight Factor 777 like I was talking about yesterday. That's what's going on. That's why it says we're 900 miles, because that's probably how many miles we are to the airport. All right, it is what it is. No sense of getting all twisted. Oh shit, we got to turn the afterburners off. We're at Mach 1.7. All right, so after that, yep, auto fuel transfer off, secondary nozzles, okay, max cruise, altitude acquire, let's put that on. We should continue to climb steadily until we get to Mach 2. Mach 2. Not bad. Not a bad little airplane. So yeah, I mean, I don't know how, let me see how much this thing costs in real life. Like if you're buying it outside of 2024. Let's see here, Concorde. Yeah, see, that's not bad for 40 bucks. I think this airplane is worth 40 bucks. For it to be in both systems for 40 bucks. Yeah, I think so. It's not very heavy on it's not very heavy on the GPU usage either. It's pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. I am so like ready to buy this airplane. Flight factor. Yeah, I am so ready to buy this thing right now. I don't need the $170 one. I'd be okay with just trying like this one here. And if it's good, I'll just upgrade. Because it's got like... Oh, look at this, the hierarchy. The triple bundle! What was the name of that dive from... Oh, the college movie with Rodney Dangerfield. It was called like the Triple Lindsay or something like that. Back to college or back to school. This is not the one I'm thinking of. The one I was thinking of was $169. Let me see here. Yeah, this one here. This ultimate one. This has got everything. This has got the 200, the 300, the freighter, all the engines, Pratt Whitney, GE, Rolls-Royce, like... See, I'd be okay with just one of these with like the 3 engine choices. Like, can we just get one of these with 3 engine choices? Let's see here. I bet you it's this one here for $119. But see, if that's the price, if that's the case, then for like 30 bucks more, you can get like a whole nother airplane, like as well with it. So that's the thing. They make it like so hard to make your mind up. Yeah. See, this doesn't have the Rolls-Royce engines. These are just the 2 GE engines. All right, let's see here. Hey, what's up, Scalebait? I was just checking out the Concorde. It's finally been released for 2024, native 2024. Oh, this must be it right here. This must be the one with the Rolls-Royce engines. Yeah, this is it. Let's see, for 30 more bucks, dude, we can get all of them. That's the thing. Where's the one with the Rolls-Royce engines? Maybe it's this one here, the Ultimate. No, that's the 300. Okay, see, that doesn't have... I want the Rolls-Royce engines. GE. It worked pretty well. Are you talking about the Concorde? The Concorde worked pretty well tonight, actually. It did. The navigation wasn't working properly. I'm sorry, autopilot wasn't working properly for using heading mode. But yeah, I mean, it worked pretty well. The navigation system leaves a little bit to be desired. It's not great, but it's 40 bucks for 2024 and 2020 together. It's a free upgrade on 24. I think it's worth the money. I like the Concorde. I'm hoping the new Concorde in real life comes out in a couple of years and we'll have it for 2024 and X-Plane. Okay, so here we go. So the engine expansion for 20 bucks, this is what gives you the Rolls-Royce engines. So we need a 200 ER. Okay, 200 EE Ultimate. Let's see if this is the one. Okay, yeah, see, this is the one. Okay, so this has got all 3 engine choices. See, this, I'd be cool with this one. 200 ER. And see, that's only 100 bucks. So it's $50 less than the top one, which I'm okay with. I can always go back and upgrade. Wow. I like how they say the more engines you own, I'm sorry, the more packages you own, the more engines you unlock, thanks to the cumulative effect. No, it's not a cumulative effect. It's you jabbing us for more money and we pay it, and us paying for it is what gives us the engines. It's not like it's not like it's an effect that continues to grow on top of each other, like cumulative, where it just continues to grow. There's a finite amount of engines here. we have 3 choices, buddy. I'm gonna have to sleep. I see. Again, I'm gonna have to sleep on this because knowing me, I'm gonna get the one for 170. But knowing me, also, I'm probably never gonna use all the engines or all the variations. Let me see here. Now, do they have just the freighter one? Okay, so they have the. Okay, so the freighter is 139. Oh no, that's the 200 ER and the freighter. Okay. Oh, okay, here we go. I get it now. Here's the freighter for 119. And then the ultimate 300. Let's see, does this come with the engines? This only has 2 engines. Okay, so we got to get the freighter one. So this one right here. I don't really care about carrying people. I just want to fly the airplane. Okay, so this is not the one. All right, so the one for 139. Okay, so 139 looks like that's going to be the one I'm going to wind up getting. Oh no, I don't need the freighter. The Rolls-Royce comes on to 200. And the Pratt Whitney. Oh, but they have other GE engines. Shit. Man, they make this choice so hard, man. This is like the hardest decision I've had to make in a long time. All right, let's check out. I think this one is going to be okay. Yeah, this is it. Okay, let's buy this one. Let's add this one to the cart. All right, again, I think this is the right one. Yep. All right, we're gonna buy this one. I'm not gonna buy it online. I'm not gonna dox myself. But I will be back tomorrow, Saturday night. Yeah, I'll be back for sure. I'm not really sure what we're gonna be flying tomorrow night at this point. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna want to fly tomorrow. Now I'm gonna think about this one. Yeah, it was nice chatting with you, Scotland. Hopefully we'll see each other again. I hope you get the that Super Constellation, man. That's a dope airplane, man. You're going to enjoy the Constellation. Yeah, that's a fun airplane, man. You'll have a lot of fun with that. I don't know you, but based on our conversation tonight, I'm pretty sure you're going to have fun with that airplane. So, all right, my friends, I will see y'all tomorrow on the next episode of the Airplane Show. Have a good Saturday. See you.